Attack of the show. Attack.
Have you ever looked at a wall and wondered why it did not have an image or movie on it?
I have, and that's why we have the Samsung Personal Projector.
Duh.
Samsung gives you the power of projection to go with the H03 projector. Measuring only 1.5 inches high and just under 3 inches wide, this little gadget uses LED and DLP technology to project bright, detailed images on up to an 80-inch screen. Connect a PC, digital camera, or other video source, and even store presentations on a micro SD card, and all for $300.
Boom.
Look at this adorable little thing.
Thank you.
So cute and adorable.
Man, the projector's cute too. Shut up.
Wow. All right, the Samsung SP-H03 Pico projector is so small, it's almost 3 by 3 inches wide and 1.5 inches thick. It weighs about half a pound and fits into the palm of your hand. Ta-ta! But how's the overall design? It's a cube.
Yeah, it's a cube. There you go. That's the major aesthetic here. It's a tiny little guy. I don't mind it at all. I like the battery is easily removed from the bottom. The little kind of the buttons on top, but they're kind of flush with the top. It's cool. Touch-sensitive design. I do not like. Well, we'll get to it in a second. Focus adjuster is on the side. There's a micro SD card slot as well. And here's the thing: the back, the part that you actually have to pop out to put in your video in and the mini USB ports, you have to really kind of get in there with your finger and try to pop it. And if you don't have nails, it's not. You go for it. Not a fun way
really easy for me to do.
To access your data. Yeah, it wasn't easy for me. I had my acrylics taken off last week.
That's a shame.
It has a built-in speaker and sits on top, like I said, of the rechargeable 2-hour battery. So aesthetically, it's fine. It's totally pleasing.
All right, so Samsung claims that this can project from almost any media source. That's a really hefty claim. So how easy was it to set up?
Pretty easy. Once you can get that damn back door open, it depends on what you're projecting. So once it's hooked up, you can select your source via the on-screen menu. Media files can be played off a micro SD card or off its 1 gig internal memory, which isn't much, but it's something. It does come with several adapters, which is nice. You have AV, mini USB, WVGA for your PC, so there's plenty of options here.
That's a lot of adapters for a tiny little cube.
Yeah, I mean, you will be carrying around this. I mean, you're going to have to carry around adapters to really go with it. You can play videos off of a flip camera, a laptop. You can hook it up to a gaming console, however you want to do it. Here's the major gripe, though. What? There's no way to adjust the projection angle. It's something called keystoning. So if you're projecting on a not-so-flat surface or on a wall that might have a slight angle, depending upon where you're projecting, you have to use a tripod, which it doesn't come with. So you have to get a separate tripod. And most projectors include some sort of software where you can actually adjust the projection angle within the projector. This one doesn't. I think it's a huge oversight. I think all projectors need it.
It does have the attachment to put it on a tripod.
Correct. Yeah, they give you a little screw hole.
So it's small and lightweight, but how's the image quality? Obviously, that's the most important part.
Yeah, and it's so-so. And you know, we're willing to forgive a lot because of its size.
Right.
It can project any size between 9 inches to 6 feet, and it has a WVGA resolution of 854 by 480. But once you go past a few feet, which you're seeing here, the footage just looks blown out.
Yeah, it really does.
Its LED projector has a 1,000 to 1 contrast ratio. It's only 30 lumens. To put that in perspective, that's the brightness of the bulb.
Right.
Typical home projectors are anywhere from 1,000 to 3,000.
Oh, it's not even close.
This one's 30. And as you saw in that footage of Hot Tub Time Machine, which is known for its amazing high-def imagery, the footage doesn't look as crisp as you want it to be. The speaker quality, again, it's okay. You're not going to host a drive-in movie with this thing, but it's good enough for small presentations. So for the road warrior that's still doing those presentations, this might be for them.
The traveling salesman?
Yeah,
exactly. They still exist? So it's priced at $300, which is on the higher end compared to the few other Pico projectors on the market. So what are we rating this?
Wanted to love it. Really? Unfortunately, we're giving it a 2 out of 5. We like its size. We like its compatibility with media sources. The image quality has got to be better and brighter. And again, there's no angle adjuster, which means you're going to have to go out and buy a tripod. So if this were knocked down to like $150, we'd totally recommend it. But as it stands, 2 out of 5.
There you go. All right, that's it for today's Gadget Prom. But if you have a gadget you would like to see us rate, email us at gadgetpron@g4tv.com.